must so end. The heart is no different. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came.
Unreal Engine, one of the first two Kingdom Hearts games to actually have live animation instead of still animation on the main menu. This version of Dearly Beloved. Da na 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 na, da na 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 na, da na da na na na, da na 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 na. Not to mention a visual summary of Kingdom Hearts X, or Chi, or Key, or whatever y'all want to call it. I'm calling it X because it's spelling with X, but that's just me. Do what y'all want to do. And let me say this real quick. Do not get attached to these characters because 90% of them will die dead. Now let's get started.
Keyblade!
The Xehanort Keyblade.
Here, take it.
No name.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Lucio a very important role.
A Cherokee narration.
What seemed
That's
like
new.
a simple...
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade.
Ha!
I don't know how to... The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Bars.
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
He said it like it was nothing.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others.
And he got a unicorn on his Keyblade.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye.
And she got a snake on her Keyblade.
The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era.
He got a bear on his Keyblade though.
The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after.
And she got a fox on her Keyblade.
The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies.
And he got a leopard on his Keyblade.
This is where your story began.
My character is black.
The
A Cherokee. And that Dream Eater music too.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
It was while I'm thinking about it too. That's a meme right there. That's a meme.
Wait, man, I suck your.
What's 9 plus 10?
If you don't feel like talking to somebody, do what I do and just make a random animal sound.
To make a long story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours later and I ain't find none yet.
Oh my god, he's dying! Call 911! What's the number?
And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
Hey.
Without you or Lushu, to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on! Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait, do you want me to go?
No, of course not.
Yo, he funny as
I see.
May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Facts.
Master Alva.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold up, y'all
hey,
remember when I
join
said
you?
don't get attached to these characters because 90% of them will die? He's not the 90%. However, since this does take place like 100 years ago before the present time, then he's obviously been dead for quite some time. Probably died of old age, I'm guessing. Hopefully he did. I'm still waiting for those updates on Kingdom Hearts Union X.
About why the
Well, anyway, yeah,
compete
don't get
against
too
each other
attached to
instead of
him.
working
And the
together.
reason he gets a win is because he's going to be one of the future foretellers.
Actually,
And if y'all don't know what
I
I'm
always
talking
wanted
about,
the same thing.
I'll get to that later.
Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh my god.
No, I
that was
joking.
funny.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
He's talking about me
That sounds like so much
or
fun.
us. Man, I just noticed these. Or at least as far as I remember. Because when I first saw a case of Lushu, I forgot. And I was focused on the story. And then I saw a case of it said, okay, if these captions pinpoint that these are just flashbacks, not what's actually happening now, I finally get it now because the narrator, I'm guessing it was Seriously, said this.
Not long after that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
And I'm seeing the master of masters, or
Been
mom,
here long?
if you will,
Hi,
and
man.
he's here
No.
telling them their roles. I was like, what? I thought he disappeared. But, you know, glad I found this out.
So,
But this
you want?
also gets a dislike because some of the captions are vague.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say,
Here's a huge promotion. Good job.
and make it head honcho, but enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader.
Wait, I agree that he is worthy, but why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? May your heart be your guiding key.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
Ooh, they got moves. And not a phase plan.
Why do you get in my way?
And the music fades right when it was getting to the best part. The 5 pink flower petals separating from each other, symbolizing the 5 unions, dichotomizing each other as the Keyblade War grows closer.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
Say what you want about it said, but he's got the right idea. See, the Master of Masters, Mom, if you will, not only predicted, but done told all the foretellers what's going to happen in the Book of Prophecies. A set plan is for all the foretellers to defy the Master's teachings, meaning doing the exact opposite of what the Book of Prophecies told them to do. Then maybe, just maybe, the Keyblade War wouldn't have happened and thousands of children wouldn't have died. I mean, I'm assuming they're children. It's not like they got facial hair or anything.
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
May my heart be my guiding key.
Damn, I want to see the rest of the fight.
Master. Master?
Oh, I see.
If you're busy.
Why they make it look like
can
that
always
he
come back
looking at
later.
something that they don't show
Sure.
on Tumblr no more?
Oh, no,
And it
no,
rhymes with
no,
porn, by
stay.
the way.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor,
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
way to steal my thunder, show off.
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry?
He is a
Is
character.
my logic flawed? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I call called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Hold up, no fight scene? Dang, Aced must be the realest one, cause he clapped Gula while he was already damaged.
Please stop!
You too, huh?
The music was suspenseful too.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
Dang, Aced is the realest one. He finna accept his fate just like that. He was like, you finna clap me? Make it real quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through.
That says a lot about Ira. Even after you, Aced, was joning on him about his leadership skills.
I believe those tools were the Nightmare's doing.
The bangles.
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
As a leader, he still has respect for you. And just like me, Aced is appreciating it too. Too bad this won't last that long because they're going to be fighting and maybe killing each other in the Keyblade War. Enter Chirithy. Ava pets the Chirithy. The Chirithy looks up at Ava. What? It's adorable. Dang, the graphics look like good.
The sigil.
Even the water be looking drinkable. I'm thirsty
So-
as hell right now.
I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspect I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page.
At least he's being honest about his idiocy.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed.
Yes, finally, Gula sees it too. He now realizes that if he deviates from what the Master of Masters told him, that it'll prevent the Keyblade War from happening.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Before Ava starts spitting one of the greatest speeches in KH history, I need to know, where all the black Keyblade wielders at? There's Asians and Caucasians, but where the Africans at? Okay, there's like one girl over there and maybe another girl over there. Either that's the same girl or those are both twins and they're not talking to each other, but that's besides the point. There should be like at least 10 in the crowd. There should be Nola Obama's character over there. There should be like one of my characters over there too. But we only see 1 or 2. And if it's 2, they literally look the same. Clothes, hair, face, everything. And I just noticed this. There's a 3rd copy right over there too.
Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, You are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
I mean, it still was a good speech, though.
The gazing eye? It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact. Ew! Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
Yes!
No. Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So that's how Master Zeno got the, and everyone say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Keyblade!
Keyblade. Oh, sorry, y'all. I messed up. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Keyblade!
Yeah, that's nice.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right, I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Oh my god, now we gotta
But
wait
why?
until Kingdom Hearts 3 to find out what's in that box.
See?
Good thing I pre-ordered mine though. Man, look at the goat. A goat. A goat, not a bathroom mute. A goat!
May my heart be my guiding key.
Reconnect to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Wanna know what happens next? Well, let me just start off by saying that this particular scene takes place before the foretellers discovered a dark charity. Now, before I get started, I'll be using scenes from KHX, KH Unchained X, and KH Union Cross. And the reason that all of this isn't in the back cover movie is because at this part of the story is revolved around the created character, which I'm going to call them the Keyblader. But the foretellers are still involved too. Now, let me put some music to make it interesting. Whoa, yo, whoa, whoa, yo, whoa, yeah, okay. Alright, my bad, let's start the story. Alright, the Keyblader was walking down daybreak time, minding their business. Then they saw two other Keybladers from different unions beefing with each other, accusing each other of stealing each other's lucks. The Keyblader broke up the fight easily, and then Skull, the Keyblader's friend, and let me point out that she's also important. Anyway, she said Keyblades are used for fighting the darkness, not each other. And then the other Keyblader says whoever steals from the light are just no different from the monsters that reside in darkness. Everyone gathered around like World Star, with one of them saying, "The war has already begun." And then the set was like, "Facts. Whoever's union got the strongest Keyblade wielders are the ones that are finna win the war." And then the Keyblade says, "I don't belong to no dandelions." Who are the survivors of the Keyblade war, mainly because they didn't participate. I said as what union they belong to. They said what they said. And then the set was like, "Put your sword up." I won, of course. And before anyone starts wondering why I'm using Everglow's character, we'll get to that later. Anyway, I've won, of course. I mean, it felt like a W, but I took an L. Said you're disqualified as a Keyblade wielder. The error came out the cut. It was like, you a master. You ain't supposed to raise your Keyblade against these kids. And then the set was like, man, I was just testing their strength. While y'all gathering Lux, I'm just getting strong Keyblade wielders. We gonna beat all y'all butts, and I'm gonna rule everything. You, Envy, Gula, and Ava gonna be gone so quick. The swiftness of me and my union. Heck you talking about? It was like, you ain't that strong. I will let you discover the fate of one who overestimates himself. Oh, you think that's rough? In the other version, he said, let me show you how pride comes before a deadly fall. Woo! Anyway, just like I said, everybody else did. Then Skolder was like, Master Era, if you know that everyone that participates in the Keyblade War is gonna die, then why put yourself in this bull crap? And then Era's like, if all of us don't fight, then somebody gonna win. If that person win, they gonna unleash Kingdom Hearts and probably mess the whole world up even more. Then he dipped, Keyblader faints, woke up. Charity got an idea, which is to find Gula, ask him where Ava is, because she missing for like the past couple of days now. And then Charity, the Keyblader, and Skull need Ava to recruit all the other Keyblade wielders to join the Dandelions so they don't have to go to the Keyblade War and survive the war by not participating in it. They found Gula, but he don't know where she at either. But I know where she at, out there looking for Luciu, who is still watching because that's his role. Anyway, she found him, and then she was like, okay, the Keyblade War, is that what the Master of Masters wanted to happen? And then Luciu was like, man, Master of Masters don't give a he only gives a of what comes after the war. And then she asked him another question, are you the traitor? He whipped out the Keyblade and told what he told her about the traitor, which we don't hear. Probably won't know about it until Kingdom Hearts 3. Anyway, due to her being in denial, she accuses Luciu for twisting the Master of Masters' words and tried to jump him. But after them Keyblades clank, that dang, 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 the Keyblade War has begun. It was a ripple effect. Everyone gathered around, staying with their cliques, and Ava came in fast and be late. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, Ava came. You see how Ava going? She be like, oh, excuse me. Me and the squad coming through. I'm just gonna go in right here. Yep. Move out the way. Dang, dog. Dang. Hold up, that fool step on my shoe. That's on gang. That's on gang. I'm cutting you. That's on gang. On gang. It's on gang. It's on gang. Then everyone popped off. They was cutting, slicing, slashing, gashing, and stabbing. Yeah. They was cutting, y'all. They was cutting each other straight up and down, left and right, in and out, and diagonally too. Diagonally. Anyway, while everyone was cutting each other, Aseg came for that rematch. The Keyblader took that W, and he was like, oh, I can't let you live, homie. You too strong. And while the Keyblader was finna die, Era came through. Now they fighting. Envy came out the cut, and she was like, sorry that you had to partake in this war, but I'll send you to heaven very quickly. The Keyblade took the second W, and she was like, alright, you win. Hope you live a good life, as long as you don't die. And Gula came in, he was like, you alright? Keyblade was like, I'm straight. And Gula's like, well, this is a battlefield, so let's put work. Keyblade took a third W, and then Gula's like, man, if I actually had to put some work in to murder you, to actually murder you, then I'm dipping. That's basically what he was saying. And then he said maybe we'll meet each other again, even though y'all won't, because he's gonna die too. And then he done flew up in the air. Whoa, wait. He flew up in the air. Is he Goku? Broly. Nah, probably Vegeta. Back to the war. The Keyblade finna fight the fourth foreteller. And for anyone wondering why there's hearts flying up in the air and Keyblades dropping down, it's because the wielders are dead, and consider the hearts as souls leaving out the dead bodies. Anyway, you got Era. He said, I'll make you go to heaven real quickly, cuz. The Keyblade took the fourth W. Era was like, dang, it's a shame that we gotta lose a Keyblade wielder such as yourself. Then the said came out the cut, and it was like, woo! Thought you had it, but you didn't. You didn't. Anyway, it said won a round 2 with Era, and that's the last time we seen them. I don't know. My guess is that they both impaled each other with their Keyblades. I mean, that's my guess. It doesn't matter if this is the last time you seen them or this is the last time you seen them. They're both dead now. The fifth one. Usually you're fighting 4 foretellers. The only foreteller that you're not fighting is the one whose union you're in. Like, for example, me. If I was fortunate enough to be in the Keyblade War, I wouldn't fight Era because my union is Unicornus. I'd be fighting all the other foretellers. It really doesn't matter which foretellers you're fighting. Point is, it's going to end the same. Now we got Ava. And right when we just saw her face, well, mask, she was like, put your blade up. The Keyblader put their blade up, took that W, then asked why. Ava said, there are secrets that no one should ever know. Apparently she's not in denial no more, and she's now at the stage of acceptance. She went through a whole 5 stages of grief or 7 stages of grief. I don't know. It's either 5 or 7 stages of grief. I don't know. Like, you either go through 5 stages or you go through 7 stages. I don't know. Point is, she is at acceptance, and she told the Keyblade to go far away as possible, join the Dandelions, and live a long, happy, healthy life and die peacefully. Then she left. Then the Keyblader got tired, down right now. The Cherokee hugs the Keyblader. Then a bright light shines up. Thought it was God taking me home. But it was a skull. But that's okay, I guess. Anyway, it's a skull. Then, wait for it. Ephemer. Now see, the Keyblader is crying is because Ephemer promised them that they can both go to the clock tower and see why the 5 Disney worlds are projected in the Book of Prophecies. But he never showed up. But the reason that Ephemer didn't show up is because Alpha gave him the Book of Prophecies and chose him to be one of the new foretellers after the Keyblade War was over. Scold is also one of the new foretellers as well. And before anyone starts asking why my character got Fandango eyes and a tail afro, they didn't have a black hair color selection and they didn't have any red eyes either, so I had to use what I got with this one. Sorry. Anyway, Ephemer reached out the hand, the Keyblade reached out the hand too, and they escaped from what is now called the Keyblade Graveyard. Because, you know, everyone died and what is left are the Keyblades. Why did I have to describe that? Anyway, after they left, the Keyblader was put in an alternate reality where they had to start their journey all over again, just like they did in X. Except this time, the Keyblade War doesn't happen. And that's called Unchained Key, or Unchained X, or Unchained Cross, whatever y'all want to call it. And Union Cross is basically season 2 of Unchained Key. And that's it. Basically everybody died except the created character, the other Dandelions, Skull, the Ephemer, and the other 3 new foretellers. If you think that's bad, wait until you end up finding out that one of the new 5 foretellers after the Keyblade War wasn't supposed to be your foreteller at all, because the original number 5 was murdered. And the crazy part is that the murder happened right before the Keyblade War even started. And there are speculations that Larium killed his sister Celestia, but that's not confirmed yet. So, who said it was a kids game? I mean, I guess people saying it because, you know, in the other Kingdom Hearts games, there are Disney characters or whatnot. But if you've seen the Disney movies, not that kid-friendly, is it? Ursula getting stabbed in the stomach by a whole boat was my favorite part for me. And y'all probably wondering, okay, Nelvon, what about Luxu? Luxu did exactly what he was supposed to do. Watch the Keyblade War like World Star. And I'm talking about back when they were all just fights, not today's World Star. And do not ask me why Ventus is in this timeline. Nobody knows how he lived this long either. Now that you're basically all caught up, let's go to the end credits. You're welcome.
Come this far, and still you understand nothing. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence. Every light must fade, every heart return to darkness.
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah.